Hi, this is Bhavna Kapoor and welcome to Healthy Vegan Cooking. Today, I'm going to be making your regular Dum Aaloo, but giving it a slightly healthy and vegan twist. So, I have a very interesting story to tell you about this Dum Aaloo. I used to love the Dum Aaloo that my nani used to make. So when I turned vegan, I never had Dum Aaloo for a long time. And then one day, I was like, why don't I just experiment in the kitchen and make my own version of this vegan Dum Aaloo? But I tried various things and finally, this is what I came up with. And believe you me, it tastes exactly like my nani's Dum Aaloo. So let's get started with your vegan Dum Aaloo. First thing that I'm going to do is roast the onions without oil. So I've taken some onion, grated onion. And what I'm going to do is now add some rock salt to it. So I'm just adding the salt and mixing it and just leaving it for like a minute or two so that the water starts to come out from the onion. Okay, so it's 1 minute and I can see some water coming out from the onion. So I'm going to put it into the kadhai now. So this is the way it's getting roasted, and it takes a bit longer than your regular roasting with the oil, and you need to do it on a low flame. And don't get scared if it's sticking to the bottom of the pan, because you can just sprinkle a little bit of water. I think I'm going to do that. Just a little bit of water, to prevent it from sticking. So this process takes about half an hour. So I'm going to show you a batch that I've already prepared and I've kept in the fridge. And that's what I'm going to use for the Dum Aaloo. So now I'm going to put these pre-roasted onions into the kadhai. To this, I'm going to add some blended tomato. Yeah, just mix it up. So now I'm going to add a little bit of ginger, which is in the form of a paste, and a little bit of garlic. So now I'm going to start adding masalas to it, and the first one that I'll add is Red Chilli Powder. Teaspoonful or more if you like it spicy. Some turmeric. About half a teaspoon. Then some Coriander Powder. Another half teaspoon. So a little bit amchur, we can go a little overboard because I like it a little sour. So amchur is dry mango powder. And we're going to add about half a teaspoon of Garam Masala to it. And I also think we need a little bit of salt, so I'm going to add more salt to it. So just remember to add a little less salt to it at this point, because remember we've already roasted the onions with a little bit of salt in it. So we're just going to cook this gravy for a little while so that the masalas, the flavors of these masalas get soaked into the gravy. And we can also add a little bit of water so that, it doesn't stick to the pan. So we're going to let this cook for about 15 minutes. And while this is cooking, I'm going to show you what are we going to use in place of curd. For the replacement of curd, I'm going to use some watermelon seeds which have been soaked overnight. So I had soaked about 1 tablespoonful last night. And I'm going to take 1 teaspoonful of poppy seeds which were also soaked overnight. And now I'm just going to blend it together with a little bit of water. This has to be blended very coarsely because we are trying to achieve the same texture that curd would give it from the watermelon seeds and the poppy seeds. So just give it like one blend and it should be done. Wow. And now I'm going to add it to the Dum Aaloo. Nice and white and curd-like. I'm just mixing it. So can you see how the color of this gravy has changed, just the way the curd would change the color of the gravy. The gravy is ready. So what is Dum Aaloo without potato? So I'm going to go for that. So these potatoes have already been steamed, and as you would have noticed, I've kept the peel of the potato on, and that is because there is a lot of nutrition right underneath the peel of the potato. and it also tastes very good. So that's what gives it the healthy vegan twist. So now our vegan dum aloo is ready. So go ahead, experiment. It's not very difficult, just have fun in the kitchen and you really don't know what you're going to come up with. If you like this recipe, do subscribe to Fame Food. Like, comment and share. Stay healthy and stay fresh right here with me on Healthy Vegan Cooking.